Join me as I dive deep into the reasons why Leicester City footballers are struggling this transfer season, and see if I can figure out what's really going on. Leicester City footballers are having a tough time this transfer window, and it's easy to see why. The team is struggling to make a splash in the market, and it's leaving fans frustrated and worried about the future of the club. Financial constraints are one of the main issues impacting Leicester City footballers. The team just doesn't have the same level of financial muscle as some of the bigger clubs in the league, which makes it hard for them to compete for top talent. This is especially true when it comes to wages. Leicester City just can't offer the same kind of salaries as some of the other teams in the league. As a result, they're forced to be creative and look for more affordable options, which can be a challenge. Another issue is player performance. Let's be real, some of the Leicester City players just haven't been performing up to par. This makes it hard for the team to attract top talent, because who wants to join a team that's struggling on the pitch? It's a tough cycle to break, and it's something that Leicester City is going to have to figure out if they want to start making some moves in the transfer market. Market competition is also a major factor. The Premier League is one of the most competitive leagues in the world, and every team is fighting for the same pool of players. This drives up prices and makes it even harder for Leicester City to get the players they need. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. The team has to be smart and strategic if they want to come out on top. And then there's the issue of squad depth. Leicester City's squad is just not as deep as some of the other teams in the league, which makes it hard for them to cope with injuries and other setbacks. This puts a lot of pressure on the team's top players, and it can be exhausting. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. No matter how hard you try, it's just going to slip through your fingers. Delving deeper into each challenge, we can see how specific players are affected. For example, Jamie Vardy has been struggling with injuries, which has made it hard for him to find his form. This has a ripple effect on the rest of the team, because he's such a key player. Similarly, the team's defense has been a weak spot, which makes it hard to attract top defenders. It's a tough spot to be in, and it's going to take some creative problem solving to get out of it. Another example is the situation with James Maddison. He's been linked to several other clubs, and it's unclear whether he'll stay with Leicester City or move on. This kind of uncertainty can be destabilizing for the team, and it's hard to plan for the future when you're not sure who's going to be on the roster. It's like trying to build a house on shifting sand. It's just not stable. The implications for the team's future are significant. If Leicester City can't start making some moves in the transfer market, they risk falling behind the rest of the league. This could lead to a decline in performance, which would be devastating for the fans. It's a scary thought, and it's something that the team's management needs to take seriously. One surprising revelation is just how much of an impact the team's owners have on the transfer situation. They have a lot of control over the purse strings, and their decisions can make or break the team's chances of signing top talent. It's a delicate balance, and it's something that the owners need to get right if they want to see the team succeed. It's also surprising to see how much of an impact the team's scouting network has on their transfer activity. They just don't have the same level of resources as some of the other teams in the league, which makes it hard for them to find hidden gems. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's a tough task, and it's something that the team needs to prioritize if they want to start making some progress. In terms of potential implications, one of the most significant is the possibility of Leicester City getting relegated. It's a harsh reality, but it's something that the team needs to face head-on. If they can't start making some moves in the transfer market, they risk falling behind the rest of the league and suffering the consequences. One of the most significant insights from this transfer season is just how much of an impact the team's management has on their transfer activity. It's not just about the players on the pitch, it's about the people behind the scenes who are making the decisions. This is something that the fans need to keep in mind as they watch the transfer window unfold. In conclusion, Leicester City footballers are facing some significant challenges this transfer window. From financial constraints to player performance, market competition to squad depth, there are a lot of factors at play. But by delving deeper into each challenge and exploring the implications for the team's future, we can start to see a way forward. It won't be easy, but with some creative problem solving and smart decision making, Leicester City can start to make some progress. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other video on the top transfer targets for Leicester City this season. Let us know in the comments what you think the team needs to do to start making some progress.
Certainly, here are some home garden vegetable tips. 1. Choose the right location. Most vegetables need at least 6 hours of sunlight a day. Ensure your garden gets enough sunlight and has good drainage. 2. Prepare the soil. Invest in